Inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Diego Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now Palmer down around his goal line. And Gresham has it left side. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a second down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. And this will be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. And it's second down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Second and 10. It's Palmer again. This one complete to Gresham. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a third down. And we'll take a look quickly at the San Diego defense.
Corey Liuget is rapidly making a name for himself as a defensive tackle. Knows how to penetrate upfield and disrupt plays in the backfield.
Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. Slot man moves right. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. Looking for Floyd, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive. First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. Second down, Rivers. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's third down. Time to get a glance at the offensive starters. And one of those isn't J.J. Watt, but it's Derek Watt that we talk about.
Nothing wrong with being little bro here. A starting fullback at the University of Wisconsin. Not many teams are utilizing this position in the NFL, but he fits perfectly. Will be a great lead blocker and can catch the ball out of the backfield.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
Room here to run. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run.
And he's in across the chalk. Touchdown, San Diego. It's the fullback. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10 now, and it's Palmer. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, there's the first time in this game that Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald. Likely won't be the last, but how about the way these two have helped each other's careers?
Yeah, they really have. It's hard to believe with Fitzgerald, well, really both of these guys, how long they've been in the league now, but Fitzgerald, gosh, third overall pick back in 04.
Yeah, how about that? Remember, Carson Palmer, a former Heisman Trophy winner, he's finally found a real home in Arizona.
On first down, it's Palmer. And this is Michael Floyd, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it'll work for big yardage.
And he's brought down after a good gain. And John Brown, the former Pittsburgh State Gorilla, that's where he played in college. Week 4, targeted a career-high 16 times, 10 catches, 144 yards.
Your knowledge never ceases to amaze me. Pittsburgh State and Kansas, right? The Gorillas, I love that. And John Brown, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2015. And he provides a lot of flash and a lot of speed. And boy, what a game he had against the Rams. Expect him to continue to be targeted in a big way as the season moves on.
On second down, here's Palmer. Pass incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
On third and goal, Palmer. And that'll be caught by Gresham for a Cardinal touchdown. Jermaine Gresham from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 56 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's go. Let's keep.
Floyd, the man in motion right. On second down, Palmer completes it over the middle to Floyd. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now Palmer on first down and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. You know, Charles, just looking over some of my notes, last week we talked about the lightning delay that Tampa had. They had another one this past week. Of course, it's hurricane season in the Sunshine State. A lot of rain around those parts.
And I actually talked with some teams that have Tampa on the schedule where they have to go there, and they've said that they're now starting to incorporate in their practices delays and see how teams handle it. So they practice, they put a delay in when they're getting ready to play Tampa, and then come back out and try and make sure they have the right mindset and doing the right things in the delay so they're ready to go, because they've seen it happen a couple of times now. They don't want it to happen to them.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer, rolling to his right. He gets it to Brown, complete. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert after this. Fresh set of downs here. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Throwing now. Palmer on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58. Mirror, mirror, mirror. 13. Check 13. Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Zebra.
Again, it's Palmer. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Floyd, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now following the timeout, we'll see if the offense tries to change things up.
All right now, Blue 58.
Palmer looking to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to.
And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the slot man goes in motion left. Rivers now on 2nd down. Inman has it over the middle. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35.
When you think of throwing the football around in San Diego, the top receiver is always Keenan Allen, but he's out with injury, and Dontrell Inman, he filled in nicely in their last ball game. What do you have, 7 catches, 120 yards?
Yeah, also had a touchdown as well. Really nice job by Inman. So just 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Well, Charles, one thing that really seemed to trend upward in Week 4 of the NFL season, rushing the ball. We had a lot of 100-yard rushers last week.
We're going old school, man. Let's take it back to the day, right? And you always have names that you know in the league that produce, like Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott. They went over 100 yards. Then you got guys that emerge, Terrence West, Isaiah Crowell. Big-time players making plays.
Bell, the most of all of those, 144 on the ground for him. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space...
Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. Finding time. Completes it over the middle to Floyd. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Floyd, the man in motion right.
Regular. Hey, check Mike 57. Regular.
They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. on 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Get ready. 1,
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he's got Fitzgerald. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. It's something you and I were mentioning before the game worth discussing. Julio Jones had that 300-yard game this past weekend for Atlanta. Only the 6th time in NFL history. And there's been over 15,000 games played in NFL history.
That really puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Because to put up those kind of numbers, especially against a defense as skilled as Carolina's, Julio Jones is one of the best in the game.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Going underneath for Gordon. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
12, 12, 12. 180. Check 3. Set. 380. 25. Watching now, Barney. Patrick.
Halfback sent in motion. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. They find some open field here. And the cutback to the sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Able to find Floyd. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here we go. Blue 58.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Out on the left. Out on the left. Move. All right, now. Zebra. You.
They go play action here on 1st down. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Let's go. Regular. Mirror.
Now Palmer on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Right now.
The slot man in motion right.
Blue 95. Mirror. Regular.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, a great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
2nd down and the offense needing 5 yards.
Ready.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. The big fella. And picked up by the Chargers. 30, 20, 10. And